So are you able to hear me? Hmm. So now what is a flipkart.com? It is a website, okay? Correct?
Okay.
Yeah, it is a website, and here there are so many pages. So for example, when I click on mobiles, it is going to some kind of category, like maybe televisions, etc. Now we can say that it is a web page. Entire we can say that
Web
entire we
page.
can say that web page. Okay, what type of web page it is?
It's dynamic, I think so.
Dynamic. Okay, how do you say
Yes.
it is a dynamic?
Actually, in that static, you said that we cannot enter and we cannot edit the page, but in this we can edit, I think so, sir.
Yeah, edit, and we can filter it. For example, I want to see only LG. So see, when I click here, the data is getting from the database dynamically.
Yes, sir.
Dynamically in the sense nothing. Whatever we request, it will give you. Okay. So I want smart TVs. When I click here, it is going somewhere and it is populating the some data newly. So that we can call it as a dynamic web page.
Okay.
And then when I click one particular thing, this is also one kind of page. Okay. So if you observe in one website, there are developing multiple pages. Each and every page is belongs to some particular purpose. See, this page is giving some kind of more information about only particular product. So when you go back here, right? When you go back here, it is giving list down a list of all the products. But when you come here, this gives only more details about the particular
Product.
product. Yeah, like that. And when I go to so add cart, it's buying. So simply see, it is. I can say that it is a dynamic web page because it has a drop down. Now I can able to select my address anything here, and I can give my what do you call some kind of a PIN number because I am interacting with the website. Indirectly, I am interacting with the website. So I can say that this web page is dynamic website, a dynamic web page. Okay, that is the difference between static web page and a dynamic web page. Yeah, let us see in a diagram. You guys tell me. Yeah. So, so I will say that it is a website. Then I have some kind of web pages. Okay, and a web page can be developed in two ways. One is static and another is dynamic. Website. Okay, then we can call this one as a web pages. So we can develop each and every web page in two ways. One is static, and another is dynamic. Yeah, yeah. Just stop me when I go very fast. Okay, not a problem. And even for example, I mean, I have all are Telugu guys only, right? Or anyone don't know Telugu? Even I'm from Telugu. Okay. Yeah, మనం ఏదైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే తెలుగులో అయినా డిస్కస్ చేయొచ్చు, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఓకే,
Sir, okay, sir.
ఎవరికైనా తెలుగు తెలియదా ఇక్కడ? వేరే స్టేట్ నుంచి ఉన్నారా ఎవరైనా? ఉదయ్, శ్రద్ధ,
I'm from Telugu, sir.
ఓకే, ఎవ్రీవన్ రైట్? శ్రద్ధ, and Satish.
Yes,
Yeah,
only
yeah.
English and Hindi.
Telugu. It's fine.
No, no. Shraddha, you are from where?
English and Hindi.
Okay. Then it is better to continue in English only. Okay. Is it okay,
Okay,
guys?
sir.
Satish and Yuva and Uday. Is it okay, right? Because she don't understand.
Yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
But you can ask me anywhere. Okay, not a problem. So yeah, uh, we can develop one web page in two ways. One is static and another is dynamic. So okay, I want to develop one web page. Okay, just we'll concentrate on only static way. So I want to develop one web page by using static. So what are the things I should learn first? So first we need to learn what do you call heading tags. So we can say that we should learn tags. It is HTML tags. We can say that HTML tags. So first we need to know heading tag, then marquee tag, then what else? Font tag, table, list, then anchor tag, then image tag, then embed tag, and the ninth one is self closing tags. So when you know about these tags, you are able to see, right? Yeah. When you know about these tags, it is very easy to develop any static website, any static web page. And if you want to develop one kind of interactive website, interactive web page, then we should learn HTML form tags. So what we okay, for example, till now you may visited many websites, correct? So what are the things you observed till now? Any Flipkart or any registration form somewhere?
Like
For
button,
example,
like that.
what?
Buttons.
Yeah, buttons. First we'll go with the text boxes. Okay,
Text.
text
Yeah.
boxes. Then radio buttons,
Yes, sir.
radio. Yeah, radio buttons. Then check boxes. Then
Drop
what
down
else?
box.
Drop down. Yeah, drop down. Then text area.
Mm.
Then file upload. Finally, maybe button.
That's
What
text
else?
link,
What? Can you repeat again?
link, text link.
Yeah, link here it is there. Anchor tag. We can say that anchor tag. Hyperlink, right? When you click something, it will go into another page. It is called as a hyperlink. Yeah.
Tables. Okay,
Table comes
hyperlink.
under table in the sense of when you display some data in the table, what you will do, just we will read the data or else we can observe the data, but we can't enter any data. For example, when you go to naukari.com or somewhere, you will see all the things. That means they are expecting some information from us by using this kind of form tags. So let us see. Just okay, you understand, right, this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah. So now we will go into the see a website is A collection of web pages. A web page is collection of some information. This information can be developed in two ways. One is static and another is dynamic.
Down.
So static tags, that means this one, all the things. Okay, and dynamic tags, only 7. Yeah, mostly 7. Okay, now, okay. Okay, maybe you guys developed. Maybe we'll go with the static web page first. Later on, we come to the form tags. After spending 2 or 3 days, we'll come to dynamic web pages. Okay. Okay, then okay. In each and every your laptop, you develop one static web page. So what you will do after developing one static web page? What you are going to do? Simply you are going to run yourself in your computer. Is it okay, or
Okay.
any idea? For example, okay, let us think that we are all in a team members. Okay, I will say that can you guys develop one website that is called as a maybe some kind of college.com. Okay, so in that college.com I need some kind of pages that should contain some kind of images and about the college description, etc. And I need one form called as a student registration form and student login form, like that. Okay, and I need some kind of menu called as a examination center, examination, something like that. There I can show some news like the semester exams, about the result, etc. All the news I will post there. Okay, that is our task. Just imagine like that. Okay, now among you, some maybe one guy developed this kind of web page. So how can other guys will access it? Okay, in my computer I have designed this one website I choose and web page, and I know what is the static, and by using all the things I develop one web page. So how other people can access our web page? Any idea?
No, sir.
Satish, Vivan, yeah,
No,
Uday,
sir. No, sir.
Shabbi?
No, sir.
No.
No,
Okay,
sir.
because now we
Uh,
can able to, yeah, tell me. Yeah, tell me. Are you going to tell something?
no, sir.
Okay, sure. Yeah, till now, we can develop anything. Okay, after 2-3 days, we know we can able to develop some kind of web page by using all the things within 2-3 days. Okay, I can show that. But how the other people will see your page? That means we have to deploy the website in somewhere that we can call it as just imagine that it is all our computer. Okay, it is all our computer.
Okay.
You developed one web page, that means indirectly you developed one website. Okay, you developed in your system. So how other people will access it? That, so after developing this website, you should publish your website to the server.
Server.
So I will say that it is a server. What is a server? Any idea?
Collection of data.
Collection of data.
Collection of data. We can say that web page. So server is nothing but one computer, that's it. Okay, so whatever, for example, I can say my computer is a server. What is a server? Server is nothing but some space. There we can save anything. Okay, so can you save this data to the server? That means what is the server? Server is nothing but a one computer, but that computer has like a lot of space. For example, when you go to bank, they will there are maybe you can observe many people will sit in a line and they have some computer, right? So they will
Yes.
each and every time they will enter some amount. Okay, some guy came and they will give they give like 500 or 2000 something like that, and simply the bank employee will type that 2000 something etc and click on enter. Then that data will go to the server in the sense some maybe if you observe in bank itself there is a separate room there. A lot of systems will be there. That means powerful system, you can blindly say that it is a powerful system. That means indirectly it is a another computer with the extra features like 16 GB RAM and 10 TB hard disk, like that. Okay, so
Okay.
every server has one name. Every server has one name. That name we can identify by using ipconfig. So you no need to worry about all these things, but I'm just telling you that what is full stack developer and what it can be, like that. Okay, it is all done by senior people only. But as you fresher, right, if you know this kind of stuff, it is good. If you are feeling not understandable, right, then we can skip this part, not a problem. Okay, see for example yeah, I told you, right, I told you, right, you it is your computer. How can you say that it is your computer? What is your computer name? I can say that if I ask this question to you, what is your computer name, then what you will tell? So
You
when you
can
click on, yeah, when you click here, it will show you something kind whatever you give your name, right? Yeah, I will tell you. I will tell you. So server is nothing but a supercomputer. Okay, it has some kind of IP address,
IP
something
address.
like that. Just we require only this much information, no need extra. Now, okay, in your laptop you design, yeah, in your laptop you design one web page and you want to publish it. So this website should be, it should be published in the server. We can call it as a deploy or publish.
Correct.
Deploy or publish. Okay, so I'm just telling the terminology. What are the things they will use in the company? Okay, this is how we should deploy the website into the server. So how do you deploy your website into the server? We need one software that is called as the FileZilla. Through FileZilla software, we can deploy our
Website to
website to the server.
server.
Server. Okay. FileZilla is a software, but there is a lot of softwares are there. As I said, maybe FileZilla will use 80% people will use FileZilla. Okay, it is easy. I will show you all the softwares and how to deploy all the things, so that you will get some kind of interest to design the web pages. Otherwise, no, if I tell like a theoretical part, it will be like a boring thing. So that is the reason, if you clear about this one, it will be easy. Okay, I am developing a when web page, it is related to static, and now I am developing a web page, it is related to dynamic. So what is the purpose of dynamic? Why should I develop dynamic web page? So after developing this one, how the other people will access? So I need one software to push my code to the somewhere server. What is a server? So server can be identified by using IP address and some other thing. Okay, I will tell you all the things. So we should now in this process, right, we will understand what is a FileZilla and how can we push our computer code to others. Okay, after pushing our code to server, what other people will use? Okay, now let us say that I developed one kind of website called as a maybe college.com. college.com. Okay, now I pushed my college.com website to the server college.com. Okay, something like that. Okay, so how other people will use it? What is a college.com? What is this one?
Website.
College.com. Huh?
Website name.
Website name. Okay, right. What is a website? So we can say that it is called as a domain. Okay, domain is nothing but alias name for the website. For example, see, my server name is 12.14.16.187. So I can say that my computer name is 12.14.16.187, like that. But it is hard, right? It is very hard to call the server. That's why we have some kind of alias name. Alias name we can call it as a domain name. So
Domain.
simple domain. Just I'm telling the terminology. Okay, you no need to worry about all the things. So
Okay.
say that domain. Domain name. So here I will write something. It is nothing but alias name for our website. So in our family we have some children, but the children name is very lengthy. But how we can call every time for him? So some kind of alias name or pet name we can call, right? In the same way, the server name is 12.14.16 point something, but alias name college.com. So if I type this one, it will come here automatically. Okay, you understand, right? Any confusions?
Okay.
Domain is
Understand.
nothing but only name for the server, but our
Okay.
actual code will be our actual code where it will be either in uh, where it will store either in domain name or server. The interview question will be like that. Okay, how where do you save your website? Domain name, server. You develop one page.
Repeat please, sir.
Server only, yeah. Server is nothing but a computer. There we are saving it. That computer name is some kind of IP address. So instead of calling this one, we can maintain one alias name that we can call it as a domain name. Technically we are
Domain name.
calling as a domain name. That's it. So it can be anything, college.com or sakshi.com or Tamil News, something, any website name. Okay, now come to this part. So yeah, correct. Among us, one guy developed this kind of web page, and we are sitting in different locations. It is my computer and it is some other computers. Okay, so when I want to access college.com, what should I do? I have to open the browser, and I have to open the browser, and I should type college.com. So http college.com. Then the then it will go to here, then it will go to here, from here it will go to here, from here it will go to here. So in the same way it will appear here. You are clear, right? So the diagram. Okay, now we can say that so it is all clients. So clients is nothing but one screen. So simply we'll say that client is nothing but screen. Maybe it is a PC or laptop or mobile or tab. From anywhere we can access our website. Okay, you understand, right? So as I said, what is the client, and what how can you develop the web pages, and after developing the website, how do you deploy your website to the server? A client is nothing but PC, laptop, mobile, tab, anything, even watch also we can say that it is a client. And how can you access, and how can you access a website by using domain name, so domain name is nothing but it is a alias name for the server. Yeah, so maybe you just take the screenshot. Just take the screenshot. If you have any doubts, no, let me know. Any doubts till now? Just observe yourself. Yeah. In a 2-3 days, right? Maximum, yeah. Mostly after 3 days, you will get this kind of overview. I will show you all the things. Not a problem.
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
When we create another website, then the IP address is different for this site.
Yeah, correct. What is the IP address in a sense? No computer will match with the previous computer. Every computer is identified by using unique IP address.
Okay.
Okay, that will take
Yes,
care
sir.
by systems only. We no need to worry about it. Just yeah, I will show you how can you identify. For example, what is your IP address? You have a one computer, right? What is your IP
Yes.
address? Then how do you say my IP address is this one, like that? How do you say that one? So I will show you that one. Yeah, that is good point. So no no mission will have duplicate unique UID. I mean duplicate IP address.
Okay, means every website has its own IP address.
Yeah, correct. Even mobile also it has a own IP address. Even watch in the sense of smartwatch, even tablet,
Okay.
PC, laptop, everything it don't even match.
Okay, sir.
But the IP address will be in 4 parts. 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. We don't need to learn about what is this one, first part, second part, third part, fourth part, like that. Because it is a auto generated things. Okay, we don't require
Okay.
actually. Hmm.
Okay, sir.
So any idea? Yeah. Any confusions or any doubts? Anyone? Satish, Yuva, Uday.
Oh,
No, sir, no.
Okay. Is it clear, right?
yes.
Okay. Just take a
Yes, sir.
Yes,
screenshot.
sir.
We'll go. Just take a screenshot if you don't. Okay. Right.
Okay.
I'm just clearing. Yeah. I am clearing it. Let me. Right. So. So okay. See. Uh, I told some of the web. So I just created some website. Okay, that is called as a vijaytrails.com. Vijaytrails.summi.com. Okay, because it is a free version. So to maintain our code in somewhere, we need to pay something. So instead of paying, it is giving some time actually. Maybe it will maintain in 2-3 months, like that. Okay. So what I will do is I just created one server. In that server, I maintain one web page that is called as a demo.html. We will see now. See, from browser
Okay.
I tested this one. Okay, that means I am, so this website I can access from mobile, tab, even PC, somewhere, anything. So where is my code? Let us show demo, right? See here, welcome to my website. Are you able to see, right? Welcome to my website, and some kind of mark you I given and write something like that. No, it is different, I guess. Welcome to my website. Here it is showing. Right, same. Okay, I changed something, I guess. Demo example. So what I will do is I will write some program here and I will try to push this to my website. So how can I push my website? By using some kind of FileZilla software. I will show you after 4 days like that, because we should know how to design a page first. Later on we'll go with the things. See, okay, it is kind of web website. When I mouse over an image, it is giving some kind of border, right? So that we can call it as a styles.
Yes.
By styles, how can we apply means by using CSS. So some of the guys they developed maybe page summit.com. See, they develop some kind of web page. See, uh, after every few seconds, the slider will go like this. So how can I achieve this kind of functionality? By using Bootstrap. I told you, if you know basics of CSS, it is very easy to adopt new technologies like Bootstrap, PrimeNG, Material Design, etc.
Material. Okay.
Yeah, it is very easy. So and they maintain as a some hyperlinks. For example, if they click on this here, it will show it is going to some other web page. There they maintain some kind of information and they will maintain some kind of uh, some what do you call that
Data.
YouTube video. And in the same way back sitting down. See again, now from their website we are navigating to work4.html. When I click on main page, it is going to main page. So that we can observe here in the bottom, right? In the bottom here you will observe where it will go like that. So when I mouse over on that one, it will show that it is going to which page?
Main page.
Work.html. See, work.html like that. And some of the guy keyword here. So what they did is simply they will what do you call it? They created a web pages and they will deploy the things. Yeah, Maui. When they develop this kind of web page, so headings and marquee by using marquee and some kind of image, some kind of data, and some kind of what do you call a video they develop. They develop in a single web page and they deploy it in somewhere. So this can I mean this website can be visited by anywhere. You can visit this website anywhere, even from mobile also we can. So we will know we you can to know all the things in a 4 to 5 days maximum. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And one more thing. So if some people will ask what is my IP address, so let us say that start CMD, that means command prompt. Each and every computer will identify by using one name. What do you call IP config? IP config. Just enter. So here see IP4 address is there. It is our computer address.
Come.
192.168.43.225 like that. It is our computer name. So it is very difficult, right? Every time we should write 192.168.43 something like that. So for that reason, we have
Difficult to remember.
yeah, that is called as a what is alias name for us? Properties. This is a alias name. It is a computer name.
Okay.
Okay. So you can observe here. maybe this PC. So, properties, you will see that
Properties.
desktop C3. Even if you call this one or that IP address, both are similar. See, for example, every time we will say that Google. What is a Google? It is a domain name. Behind the scene, it has a IP address. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
said something like Mauli.summi.com like that. Behind the scene, it is pointing to IP address. It is pointing to IP address. Maybe summi.com. Mm. See, we okay. I will say it is my server. Okay, I told you right. What is a server? A server is nothing but a system, a computer. They are giving some space to me. So it is a Vijay Trace dot something. This IP address is 198.37.116.25 like that. It is a shared. That means it can be shared by anyone, and it is a IP address also. What you call IP address and FTP address also it has. See, FTP address is file transfer protocol. By using this one only we can say. I will tell you all the options whenever we come to this part. Okay. So okay, this is my vijaytrails.com. Okay, just imagine it is a vijaytrails.com. There I maintain file manager. Something demo, right? See, it is my code actually. It is my code. It is my code. So welcome to my site, something Vijay, and I'm maintaining some dots. Okay.